There's been a lot of talk about the church and baby formula, but I have a slightly different perspective. What I've come to realize is that the relationship that the black community has with the church mirrors black romantic relationships. And so let me explain. When you really take a step back and think about it, there's all of these expectations that non believers, non church members have on the black church, right? They should they should be tutoring the kids, giving them something to do to keep them off the streets. They should be feeding people. They should be clothing people. They should be housing people. They should be giving people money. Any need that anybody may have, the church is just supposed to fulfill it. And if the church does not fulfill it, then they go, see, I always knew the church was this and the church was that. And so basically what's going on is, in order for the church to prove its value, to prove its worth, to prove that they are what they say they are, they have to give off unlimited benefits on the front end in hopes of reciprocity on the back end, right? They got to give everything that they have to people who don't contribute and don't believe, in hopes that them giving will eventually convince people to start believing and to start contributing and to start going. And that's exactly how a lot of us approach romantic relationships. In order for us to take someone seriously or to trust him or to think that this is a good situation for me to be into, in order for us to believe that we should be getting into a serious, monogamous, reciprocal relationship with this person, before we can do all of that, first, we want and expect them to prove themselves on the front end, right? So they got to be spending money, or they got to be, giving you sexual access, or they got to be there for you, and the shoulder to cry on, and the ear to listen, and the personal piggy bank, and the personal sex doll, and whatever you need, they got to provide it, and they got to do this for you and do that for you, and they got to prove themselves, and they got to be vetted, and you got to put them through the ringer, basically. I should just be able to call you for money and call you for this and use you for that. And because if you really like me, you would do this. How many times do we hear that? If they really like you, they're going to give you sexual access and you ain't got to spend no money and you ain't got to take them on no dates. If they really like you, he going to give you money because this, that, and the third. All day, every day, all we hear is if somebody really likes you, if they really value you, they're going to give and give and give. And once they give and give and give, and they show you that they have some value and that they have some interest in you, then maybe down the line you reciprocate. Maybe. Once again, the relationship with the church mirrors our romantic relationships because we expect to receive unlimited benefits off the top. And then, once you prove yourself to me after doing everything I need and want you to do for an extended period of time, then maybe I'm ready to be with you because I see the benefits of being with you. And maybe at some point I'll start to reciprocate. That's how we talk about relationships, and that's how we talk about the church. After the church does everything we need them to do with no contribution or commitment or anything from us, then maybe after some time we'll go, oh, you know what? Maybe they are legit. Maybe I'll start to. No. That's one thing I noticed, man. It's just interesting.